Welcome back, YouTube, to another video. Today, we are going to be, as a professional female getter myself, we are going to be reacting to our furry girlfriends, the new meta. It's a 12-minute yap session, let's just get straight to it.
Friends, the new meta. For far too long, we have been putting up with partners who just complain too much. We all yearn for a more submissive partner, one who just listens. We will never get this with a regular person, but I believe the solution has been right in front of us this whole time. It's animals.
See, he got to lead it off somewhere else, because not everyone wants to find love with an animal. I mean, if you feel right in the head doing such thing, then that's
a human level.
He's talking about just animals right now.
Oh.
No furry, just the animal.
Alright. Never mind. Don't defend him anymore.
So look, right? If you feel yourself capable in the mind to find love with an animal, that's you. I'm not one to judge publicly. I said publicly, I'm going to. Privately, on my own time. Off cam, I'm going to judge type scenario. Alright, so let's continue here. Let's stop him right there and let's go let it.
Not actual cats and dogs. I know that sounds...
Alright, so he just corrected me instantly. So you see, sometimes I'm wrong, but I have to throw it out there. Type shit. I accept my faults.
terrible.
My bad.
But I'm talking about furries.
Women's rights.
In the early 1900s, a movement was started called women's suffrage or some shit. I don't know. I don't know the whole history because I don't care. Anyways, they wanted to let women vote and be more independent. And in 1920, they could finally vote in America. In 1917,
can we justify this shit right here? Some shit just happened right here. Hold
and in
on.
1920, they could
Let me increase the quality of this video. Oh, it's already max.
finally vote in America.
What the fuck happened to this guy, bruh?
1920, they could finally vote in America.
What happened to this man, bro? Why is he sliding and dying right here? Yo.
In 1917, they could vote in the Soviet Union, which put additional pressure upon America to get it done. Another common L for communism. Really? Come on, bruh. They sit here and go, oh, it's never worked. Yeah, because they're letting women vote. That's why communism doesn't work. They can't do it. You can't let it happen. You know, it's funny, though. There wasn't a whole lot of voting going on. It was kind of a dictatorship, but whatever, dude. Why are they making a big point about letting a certain group of people vote if nobody can vote in general? Of course they had to ruin it for all of us. Now I have to come home and take out the fucking garbage and wash dishes because Lenin couldn't quit yapping. This movement for quote-unquote equality never really stopped. Nowadays, they are demanding that the government gives them free tampons and imports more criminals.
Now, you see, as a women's activist myself, I do believe that women should get free menstrual products because they didn't choose to be a female or to have their periods. That should be free as long as it's not regulated, but like type shit. Like, so this is going to sound weird to say or crazy to say. If birth-wise they are female, as in natural causes of birth of them being female, they should be able to get free stuff because they didn't choose to do that. But as for niggas who turn to girls who chose to, they could be able to pay because they chose to put themselves in that situation type scenario. But that's just my opinion.
After 1920, not much changed. They low-key just started voting, but they still stayed home and still cleaned the dishes. I'm fucking tired of washing the dishes. It's bullshit, dude. It feels like 1940s Germany and I'm in a camp and some beautiful man with bright blue eyes that are intoxicating to look at is sitting there yelling at me in this language. It's like, or whatever shit they be saying in German.
Sounds
and he's
about
telling me that I have to get in the other line and I can't stay with my kids. That's what it feels like, dude. I feel oppressed whenever I gotta come home and do the dishes, bruh. The days of your partner just staying at home doing the dishes changed in the 1970s due to high inflation and the times overall just changing. Women got jobs and they also gained an ego. They started to think they could be the leader of the household because they worked now. The office became their new kitchen, and they loved this power. They took over the household and started demanding men to shave their bottoms. It all started once men started shaving their asses. We should have known better. What reason, other than putting something in there, would you have to shave the hair? I'm tired of shaving it. Okay?
Just because. So look, this is how I see it. You don't have no one over at your house. Do you want a dirty carpet? No one has to see the carpet except you. It's just really the matter of being clean. You don't have to have anybody in the house to have a clean carpet type scenario. Same for as you don't have to be taking dick in the ass to shave your ass if you want to be clean and smell good and shit type shit. But that's just me though.
Like, it's just forced upon me, man. When my fiance asked me to do it at first, I thought it was for hygiene purposes because maybe I stunk or something. But I very quickly learned that was not the case. It started with 6 inches and now we are up to 12. I don't know how much more I can take. Dom mommies are ruining this country and making us weak.
Pets.
Akers reveals where
Now, I don't like where this is going through because these topics are changing rapidly, and their topics
Huge pause. I know this segment seems like it's about to get very zoophilic, but just
now it's like he's watching me watch him talk about this because there's no way that happened again.
trust me, okay? Pets are something we all love, unless you're my dad when he got drunk and hit 3 of my family dogs in his F-150. How do you keep doing it? Like, I get like, oh yeah, one time maybe. No, one time's too much. But 3? He had to have been trying to kill the dogs, bro. He drunk drove more than he sober drove. I don't think I've ever seen my dad sober. All it was drunk driving all the time. And I was like, dude, let mom drive. He's like, no. And then he backed into my fucking dog again. Anyways, why do we all like our pets? It's because they love us unconditionally regardless of our actions. They listen to our commands and they look cute. This describes the perfect partner. And what is most similar to this when it comes to humans? Furries. Furries are just pets.
No. Because furries are not pets. Furries are human beings who dress like an animal persona. Furries aren't pets. You're not supposed to. I did not look up any research on furries or anything. I just assume that people who are furries just want to dress as a furry person, have a fur fan fiction persona. Look, right? They wanted to do their own thing with their fur and shit. So they did. That's what they did because no one can stop them from doing what they want to do. Furries aren't pets. They're human beings. Let's get that straight.
Dogs waiting to happen. It may take a little work, but you can have your very own submissive furry.
Training.
Sometimes furries come pre-trained and they're ready to listen, but most of the time they still have human instincts. We must get that out of them so we can turn them into our perfect little puppy partner. We must make them bark or meow whenever they want something. Make them begin using a litter box. This one is super fucking important. They have to start pissing in a litter box. Non-negotiable. That's it. That's the bottom line. If you're not willing to piss in a litter box, don't come to me wanting to be my furry partner. And they must also want to go on walks. The most important thing, though, is that they devolve to animal instincts and love you like a pet. Have you ever been caught texting a man and your wife starts making you sleep on the couch and then she takes the kids? If you date a submissive furry, this problem no longer exists. They will love you regardless of your actions.
Not only, now he's trying to slip in some no fun facts. Not only are you a furry, you're a gay furry who goes after. It's really get it how you can at this point. It's not looking too good. So so you're a furry, a DL furry, basically. It doesn't make sense. I guess, bro. I just guess.
Like a dog. This is in their blood. You must convince your furry partner that they are actually an animal. They gotta piss in a litter box, dude. Okay, and maybe poop too. That seems like a big mess, though. But they at least gotta piss in a litter box because it's very important, or some shit. It's important. They gotta do it.
Did he do his research?
Okay, and maybe get one of them automatic robot ones, but then you'd have to have a big ass one because the whole animal's supposed to go into. Anyways, you got to get your furry partner pissing in a litter. It's just cool, bro. An animal doesn't hold grudges. They just love you unconditionally. This is the biggest perk of dating a furry. It doesn't matter how many times you need to experiment to figure out you're not gay. They will stick by your side. It's in their DNA.
There's female furries too. This is not just niggas. Why does he keep backing back to this? It's not some. There's some bad. There is some bad furries. He keeps circling back to these niggas.
He had like a plan. I was like, alright, let me hear him out. But now it's just getting gay.
I mean, if that's what you like, man, you like some
A.
bone in your animals, man.
A furry
That's
partner
how you
would
see it.
also listen to everything just like a dog. So if you wanted every chore done by the time you get home, they will just get it done because they wouldn't want to upset the person that they love so much.
Right.
It's like having a wife, but you don't have to marry to get this submissive person. They will listen because it's their animal instincts kicking in. You can also use
No. Animal instinct is to kill, nigga. That's kill.
And
Where's
fuck, hold on.
kill and fuck.
And pursue like material possessions.
Their first thing isn't to listen. I've seen some badass dogs who don't listen to shit. They do their own thing. There's shout out Jersey though. Let's continue, bro.
use this to your advantage. Say the roof needs to be fixed. Send them up there. They got to figure that shit out, or they're like not going to get treats or some shit. You know what I mean? You also got to treat train them. Be like, hey, if you're good, I'll give you a treat. So it's like, go fix the fucking roof, and I'll give you treats. They'll just figure it out, dude. Say you want a like brand new porch. Most of the time, you got to call a couple buddies over and figure that shit out. That's like a whole like manly thing, bro. Just start having your fucking furry girlfriend do it, dude, because they need the treats and they need the pets. So they're gonna have to go do it, bro. Like if you need a tree chopped down, they'll figure that shit out. And guess what? At the end of the day, it's still like a person you can blame it on. So say they mess up something and like, you know, they chop down the tree and it hits someone's house, just blame it on them. You know what I mean? Like you don't have any responsibility. And they'll just have to figure it all out because, like, you know, it'll be kind of weird when the cops show up and your
This
girlfriend's
guy
out there
is
meowing.
actually so fucking shit at Call of Duty. I've never seen a worse player. He's not hitting his shots. It's actually horrible, bro.
Shit, but still, at the end of the day, it's not your fault. You know,
How are you getting
Like, it
bodied
would
with
be
a
their
shield?
fault, bro. Because how you gonna tell a cop in meows that like you were only doing it because someone asked you? You can't translate that in meows unless they bring out a fucking cop police officer, which would be some bullshit. Or if they bring out like a furry police officer that can somehow understand. They speak like a furry language now or some shit. The left's got to be spending their tax dollars somewhere. They probably have developed a furry language at this point, dude. Imagine how funny that would be if like a cop was in a little fucking police suit. he came out there walking, tail wagging. Okay, sorry, I'll get back to like the talking about paw jobs and shit. My bad. Imagine how good a paw job feels, bro. Normal hands have no grip on them, but a furry's paws have hella grip. It's like they were made to pleasure pull. They would be tugging every centimeter of skin on the rod.
All right. So it seems like he just wants a man to wear paw gloves and stroke his shit. It's not looking too good, and humans can increase their grip too. Humans can do pull-ups, get their calluses. There's nothing wrong with that, right? No, I'm just gonna keep going.
Imagine how good that would feel compared to a 40-year-old crack-addicted single mother's lousy.
Now you see, it doesn't have to be a 40-year-old crack-addicted single mother of four. Look, right? It could be a bad bitch doing this to you. If all you pull is single 40-year-old mothers, then that's on you. Maybe it's time to go to the other side, you know? Maybe it's time to take some dick. But that's just you. Like this, you're not understanding. Now, you know what? I want to understand.
Handy.
I
And
don't.
furries are easy cleanup. All the juice just absorbs into their fur. Normal people have to use towels and shit. A furry is like your own personal man juice sock. Naughty time in general would be better because it's interactive as fuck. You have to unzip something, unvelcro another thing. It's like a puzzle every time you crack. It's like a fidget toy, bro. It's like having a little fidget spinner every time you got to. It's because it's just like interactive, bro. It's good for people with autism. Well, typically those are the only people that are furries or like self-diagnosed. They're like, oh, dude, I'm a furry because I have autism. It's like, all right, bro.
First, realistic thing this nigga has said the whole time. First, like, actual point he's proven this whole video. But that's just...
So just be cute as frick. Imagine coming home from work and your furry partner is up on the counter trying to get into one of the cabinets.
Now,
that shit would be such a...
Now, why would I want a grown-ass woman on my counter trying to get food when she could clearly open it?
LOL moment. Take a pic of that and put it on Snapchat. Look at my husband.
And he keeps circling back to husband and nigga shit. He really just might be gay. Shout out him though. Shout out him.
Up there clawing, trying to get at the Cheez-Its in the cabinet. Dude, that's someone's life, bro. Someone had to figure out that their dad is gay because they got posted on some kid they used to go to school with story, and they're like a gay dominant dude. And they got yo dad on there clawing out a cabinet trying to get Cheez-Its while he's wearing nothing but like leather straps and like caddy.
I really wasn't listening to what he's saying, but I locked in for like the leather straps and shit on the counter. No, that is kind of crazy. Leather straps crawling on the counter as a grown-ass man. In his situation, it's a grown-ass man. Hell no. That's just no.
That's 100% happened, dude. Taking them on walks would also be fun. Imagine how fucking scared kids get when a grown-ass man with the fursuit is on all fours crawling at them. They got a tail, and they're sitting there going, roof, roof. And then there's just some dude walking them. If you want to, like, walk around as, like, a furry, you shouldn't be allowed to do that shit in a park, bro. You gonna traumatize some kid, dude. Or they're gonna think you're a real dog, and for the rest of their life, they're gonna be like, dude, one time at this park, I saw this weird-ass fucking dog breed, bruh. This thing was so humanoid. And you're like trying to find it. And then one day you come across like a picture of a furry and you're like, oh shit. It was a dude. That wasn't a dog. That was a dude, bruh. Anyways, it's super cute. Imagine catching your hubby intentionally missing the litter box despite you for not giving him a treat. So cute. People may say that it is weird and the litter box is unsanitary. The litter box is not fucking weird. End of story. Quit saying it's bad. It's just something I want because it's practical. Where else would a furry use the restroom? All furries who use toilets are posers. If you want to be a real furry, you have to use a litter box. End of fucking negotiation. Okay? You have to use a litter box if you're a furry, bruh. Anyways, to address
my old school used to put litter boxes in the bathroom for the furries. I don't know if they ever used them, no. But that's what I heard. It was only in like the girls' bathroom, no, that they had litter boxes.
Freaks in society who have a problem with me pissing in a litter box. Fuck you, dude. It's how I cope with my undiagnosed autism and ADHD and OCD and bipolar and all of the other things I just know I have. That's why I'm into younger people. Maps got...
Maybe that's where we cut this shit off, man. That took a weird turn. No, it's only a minute.
To be eliminated off the face of the fucking earth.
Why we
all want a submissive partner, and the only way is to make your furry partner believe they are actually an animal. Once again, the paw jobs, bro. They would go crazy. There is no other way to accomplish the submissive partner. Convert them into a furry now, and be the alpha wolf in your relationship.
You see, I don't know, man. I really don't know what to say to this nigga. Make sure to like and subscribe, though, y'all. Comment down below what y'all want to see next or hear next. Peace.